Hello everybody, I hope everyone is doing well and welcome back. So I was looking back at my videos and I noticed that a lot of my looks are eye focused looks, so I wanted to shift the focus to the lips and the skin. I'm going to be putting to use... Oh, hello Charlie. It's very windy today, so she's nervous. I'm going to be putting to use a lot of my glass skin glow techniques, and I also pulled out a lot of fun lips that I don't usually gravitate towards, just so that I can try them on and see what they look like, and who knows, maybe I'll find a new color that I'm not going to be able to stop wearing. Before I start this video is kindly sponsored by Majuri, which is so exciting. Like, what? Majuri is a local Canadian brand and they create the most beautiful pieces. Their quality is insane. I've been wearing this thin chain ring as well as this thin croissant ring for almost a year now and they still look brand new. And I'm honestly not the most graceful person. Like, I live my life and there are no scratches or dents or anything. They still look like I got them yesterday. They have 14 karat gold pieces, sterling silver, as well as gold vermeil, and they sell their pieces without the traditional markup, which is incredible. I'm such a huge fan of Majuri. They produce such high quality pieces that you'll have for life, and it's really fun because they do limited edition drops every Monday throughout the year. There will be a link in the description box that will lead you to a landing page of all my favorites and all of the pieces I own, the ones that you see me wearing all the time, and that special link will give first-time buyers 10% off their first order. So please check that out if you're interested. And I just wanted to say another huge thank you to Majuri for sponsoring today's video. It means so much to me. It's been truly an honor. So now, before we get into the video, I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It means so much to me, and let's get to it. So I'm going to start off with skin, and the first thing I'm going to apply to my face is the Milani Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer, and I'm using the shade 02 Golden Glow. And I'm first going to concentrate the most product on my cheekbones. Honestly, actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna spread it all over. What am I talking about? I'm having such a hard time getting back into my rhythm or my routine that I usually have. Usually I bounce back really quickly after I take a break or anything, but this time, I don't know, I feel like I can't get my stuff together. Is there something like in retrograde? Is there something I can blame it on so I don't have to admit it's just my laziness? I'm kidding. Now I'm going to double up on the glowy products. I'm applying the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade 2.5, which is one of the newer shades they launched. And I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. And I always concentrate this product on the high points of my face. So now for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Foundation. I'm using the shade N042 Beige. I really like this stuff because I can build up the coverage where I need it, but when I build it up, it still looks like skin. It's just been an incredible product. It's been treating me well. And I'm going to be applying the foundation with the Moda Complexion Brush. This is just a rehandled version of this guy that you've seen a million times. Today is a super windy day, so if you're hearing any of that against my window, I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing for the weather? It's not like I control it. The show must go on after all, so. I just woke up really happy because it's snowing again. We have had a really weird winter over here. It's not snowing nearly as much as past years, and I love when it snows. I find it to be so relaxing and calming, and it's so freaking beautiful. Although it's not fun to drive in, I do really enjoy myself a good winter walk or winter activities like skating. I'm not really a snowboarder or a skier or a ski-doer type person. I cannot be bothered. But the relaxing stuff, I'm all in for. And I'm just gonna take my dampened beauty blender and just bounce over everything. The finish of this foundation is so pretty. It's very glow-giving, but it's not so dewy that you feel aware that you're wearing makeup. It's very comfortable. Like, look at that glow. It's obviously enhanced because I used a lot of glow-giving products underneath, but I'm living for this right now. Now for my under eyes, I'm just going to quickly apply some of my Becca under eye brightening corrector, just because I look a little tired today. Even though I had like the best sleep ever, my eyes aren't showing that. The last couple days have been really exciting because all of the furniture I ordered like back in July, August, September, they're all arriving this week, so it's just been the best. They're all things that I've already paid for and everything, so it feels like I'm getting gifts from my past self, and it's honestly so incredible to see my house finally coming together. It's been a dream come true. I've been posting the new things when they arrive on my Instagram, if you're wondering. I have a making home story highlight if you would like to check that out. But now for my highlighters, I'm going to be doing my little mixture of my Rare Beauty highlighters. I'm using the shade Flaunt and Outshine together, and I'm applying that with my beauty blender. So I apply a thin layer, and so it adds a little bit more hydration, and it's just gonna look really, really intense without looking like I'm wearing a lot of highlighter, if that makes any sense. I don't know, it still looks glossy and more on the natural side, although it's amped up. I'm just gonna dab off whatever's left on my hand here, and I'm gonna place it over my brow over here. Love it. Oh, did I forget concealer? I sure did. To conceal, I'm just gonna use a little bit of the Rare Beauty concealer. I'm using the shade 190W, and I'm just gonna apply 2 little dots. Just pretend I did that in the correct order, okay? To set areas of my face and under my eyes, I'm going to be using my Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Setting Powder, and I'm going to set the center of my forehead here slightly. And this is the blush brush from that complexion set, but I use it as a powder brush just because I love its tapered angle. I'm just gonna set the areas where I don't want it to look too glowy. So now I'm just gonna quickly do my brows off camera, so please enjoy the brow intermission. My brows are on, so now it's time to move on to bronzer, and I want to use my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. I have the shade Sunset Striptease, and I'm going to apply it with my Airbrush Precision Foundation Brush from Sephora. This one I got back in 2015. They have a rehandled version. I really hope it's still available. I think I have the link somewhere. It'll be in the description down below. For my bronzer, I wanted something a little bit more subtle, but I still wanted to add some definition and warmth. And a good rule of thumb, this is something that stuck with me since makeup school, is to never bring your bronzer and contour past your eyebrow, and always apply it in a circular motion just to get more of a rounded natural effect rather than going back and forth like this. It'll create a really unnatural line and it'll be super obvious to the eye. There are no perfect straight lines in nature, so doing rude, I'm teaching. So doing little circular motions will make it look a lot more natural and not as artificial looking. And applying bronzer on the nose is always just a personal preference. You don't have to do that at all. I just think it looks a lot more natural, and I feel like it ties in the face a lot better, and it gives a cutesy aspect to the face as well. Now for blush, I have a little dilemma because I don't know what lip I'm going to be ending up using. I have a wide variety here that I'm going to be trying on. Don't run away from me. So I feel like I need to pick something very natural or something that would be naturally occurring on my face, I don't know, or else I might end up with a weird combo. So I feel like either this Honest Beauty Rose Pink blush or this MAC So Natural Glow Play blush would be good. I feel like all the colors I picked out have pinky aspects to them, so maybe this one. I really want to go for this one today. And if I screw myself over, well, too bad. I'm going to be applying that with my Smith 115 brush. And I'm just gonna try to add a tiny bit. I know I usually pile on the blush like crazy, but I'm gonna try to keep that at a minimal. We'll see if I can accomplish that. You guys, I used to be so against blush. I'm so excited to have my mom on my channel one time so she can tell the story. But I used to be a blush hater, and one time at a music festival, I was way too drunk. What am I doing? I'm saving that story for when she's on my channel. Keep tuned. That blush color is so beautiful. I need to use that more. That is so cute. So now my base is complete. Before I move on to the eyes, I'm gonna give my face a quick spritz with the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist spray. It smells like a spa. It's so nice. A few extra spritz for relaxation. lovely. When I'm using a spray, I always like to apply it before I do my eyes, just because in the past, whenever I would apply any kind of spray, it would always ruin my eyeshadow because of the glycerin in there, and I already have really oily eyelids, so it just is a complete disaster, so I avoid that like the plague. Which it turns out people don't do that, eh? Anyways, so now it's time to move on to the eyes. I'm just gonna quickly prime my eyes with the Fenty Beauty eye primer. I'll zoom you guys in and we'll get to it. So the first thing I'm going to apply to my eyes is something new that I haven't tried before, but I've only swatched. It's a new brand to me. It's Jason Wu. It's the Celestial Lust liquid eyeshadow, and I have the shade Madame Tout le Monde. So I'm just gonna apply this to the center of my lid. And when I swatched this, it looked like it was more of like a sheer product, and it almost looked glossy because it was that perfect sheer but shimmery balance. So I'm interested to see if this works out. I'm just gonna take a eyeshadow brush to feather the edges. I'm gonna apply a little bit of bronzer in the crease. I would recommend doing one eye at a time actually, because this stuff dries a little bit quick. This brand is new to me. I haven't done my research about it before, but this feels really nice. I believe he's a makeup artist. I'll have to check it out after this video. That's pretty. I'm just gonna add a touch more to the center on this side. That's pretty and exactly what I wanted. It's kind of more sheer and it just makes the eyes look glossy. I do have a video planned that I'm going to be wearing an actual glossy lid, so keep tuned for that. And now I'm going to dip into this palette from Wet n Wild. It's the Color Icon My Glamour Squad palette. You can use any eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to take a little bit of this transition shade here and place that in the crease just to define my eyes a touch. Nothing too major. And I'm going to take a very tiny angled brush. This one's from Moda. It's the angled eyeliner. It's just very small. And I'm going to take this other transition shade right here at the bottom. It's just a deep brown. And I'm going to do a little eyeliner, but not like a wing at all. I'm just defining the lash line so it enhances my eyes a touch. It's going to be a little thicker on the outer portion here, but I'm just going to run this along my entire lash line. And you can use an actual eyeliner or any color to do this. I'm now just going to run a tiny bit of that darker brown right here, like the sheerest amount. I just want a subtle amount of definition. And I'm going to take the first shade that we ran in the crease along the lash line, but very softly. And that's it. I'm just going to quickly apply some mascara and I'll be right back. So here are the eyes all complete. They're just very quick and simple, very everyday appropriate. I love the subtle smokiness along the lash line just to make the lashes look a little bit more dramatic. I think it's very flattering. And the mascara I used was the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. So now let's move on to the lips, and I'm excited to try on a bunch of lipsticks. So like I said earlier, I went through my collection and just picked out colors that I usually never gravitate towards, so I have a bunch here that I'm going to just quickly try on just for fun. So I first want to start off with this Guerlain one. This is the Guerlain lipstick in the shade N61. These lipsticks are very bougie. Their cap has a little mirror inside that pops up and you can choose whatever cap you want, and this one has beautiful cherry blossoms and it's a really bright candy pink, which I shy away from. Let's see what it looks like. It's actually a lot more sheer than I was expecting, and I actually kind of like it because it is quite sheer, but it's actually kind of cute. Good contender. Let's move on to the next one. I'm now going to try on one of these Wet n Wild lipsticks. I've actually fallen in love with this formula over the past month or so. It's the High Shine Brilliance formula. The ones that I wear the most are Clothes Off, which is a really nice pinky nude. I also like to use Bellini Overflow. So pretty. It's just a nice peachy color, and the other one is also kind of like a peach. Bellini. Oh, I have two Bellini Overflows. How did that happen? And this is the other one I really like, Fire Fighting, which is a beautiful sheer red. So pretty. But the one I want to try on today is a very vibrant orange. It's called Tanger Ring the Alarm, and it's a very vibrant orange. So I'm gonna throw this on. I think it might be flattering since it's more of a tinted lip balm. I used to be all about really vibrant oranges, and then I got really tired of it. I really love this texture because it's so impactful, but it's very, very comfortable. Like, it's not like those tinted lip balms that are so sheer and look so similar to every other formula on the market. This one I find to be unique. Like, it's pigmented enough, but it's still sheer, you know? It's the perfect amount of tinted. But this is a beautiful color. Another winner in my books. I now have another vibrant pink. This is from MAC. This is the shade Fall in Love, and this packaging is so beautiful. I wish MAC did this for all their lipsticks. I think I would reach for them more if all the packaging matched the color that was inside. Just because all the black containers that I have, I never reach for them. I don't know why. This is very neon. This actually looks good for a neon pink lipstick. It's not my favorite out of the other two that I tried on, but I think in the summer this could be a moment with some kind of cool outfit. I really like the Powder Kiss lipstick formula. It's really comfortable. And lastly, I have two from Rare Beauty that I really want to try on. First, I'm going to try this lavender shade, which is called Daring. Daring indeed. I don't know about this. I think I have to say a huge pass on this one. It makes me look almost ill. It really takes the yellow out of my skin. It really shows it off, since purple and yellow are complementary colors. I look ill. And I feel like it makes my teeth look pretty yellow as well. And the last color I wanted to try on is Energize from Rare Beauty. Oh my god. That's bright. I think this is the color that she wore in that music video with Blackpink, Ice Cream. It looks so good on her. I love this texture, it's so nice. But I also feel like that doesn't super flatter me either, too pastel or something. Let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know your thoughts. That was really fun, but I honestly feel like none of those really worked for what I was going for today. I think a good classic red is going to accomplish what I was going after today. The lip liner I'm going to be using is from the Hocus Pocus collection from ColourPop. This is the shade Come We Fly. That is so creamy. I just tapped my lips together a couple times and it completely filled in my lips. Crazy. So now I'm just going to apply this Powder Kiss liquid lip color from MAC, and it's called MAC Smash. And it's a brighter red than I usually gravitate towards, so it's a little different. But this is what I was after. Very eye-catching. Here is the finished final look. I love how it turned out. This is exactly what I envisioned. A lip focused look with a really glowy base. I adore this makeup. Let me know what you guys think. I love this lipstick so much. I can't stop rubbing my lips together. It feels like I'm wearing velvet on my lips. It's so nice and smooth, and it doesn't accentuate my extremely dry lips at the moment, which is a huge plus. But before I end this video, I just wanted to say another huge thank you to Majuri for sponsoring today's video. It means so much to me. Again, I'll have the link in the description that can get you 10% off your first order, as well as the landing page to all the pieces I wear on my body all the time. So with that being said, that is all for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a like. It would help me out so very much. I'll make sure to link all the products I used and mentioned in today's video in the description down below as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.